Ever wondered how the city that once controlled the vast Roman Empire came into existence? Let's journey back, way back to 753 BC, to the legendary founding of Rome. The story begins with twin brothers Romulus and Remus. As infants, they were cast away into the Tiber River, left to the whims of fate. But destiny had a different plan. A she-wolf, in an act of compassion or curiosity, saved the twins and raised them as her own. As they grew, so did their ambition, leading them to dream of a city of their own. Their dreams turned into a bitter rivalry, and in the end Romulus triumphed over Remus. Romulus then founded the city and became its first king. His name? It was given to the city he built, Rome. That's the legendary beginning of Rome, a city steeped in myths and legends. So, how did Rome evolve from a kingdom to a republic, you may ask? Well, it all began with the overthrow of the last king of Rome, Lucius Tarquinius Superbus, in 509 BC. This marked the dawn of a new era, the establishment of the Roman Republic, a period that would last for over 400 years. The Roman Republic was a unique form of government, where power was in the hands of elected officials known as senators. This was a stark departure from the monarchy that had ruled Rome for centuries. The Senate was the backbone of the Republic, and senators were selected from Rome's wealthiest and most influential families. This era was marked by significant events, most notably the Punic Wars, a series of 3 wars fought between Rome and the city of Carthage in North Africa. These wars expanded Rome's influence and made it the dominant power in the Western Mediterranean. The Roman Republic was also home to several influential figures, including Julius Caesar. Caesar was a military general who played a pivotal role in the events leading to the demise of the Republic and the rise of the Roman Empire. His leadership, charisma, and ambition continue to be subjects of discussion in history studies. In a nutshell, the Republic era was a time of great expansion and transformation for Rome. It was during this time that Rome laid the groundwork for an empire, a legacy that still resonates in the city's ruins and art. The Republic era was a time of great expansion and transformation for Rome, laying the groundwork for an empire. From a city to a republic and then an empire, how did that happen, you may ask? Well, it all began with the assassination of Julius Caesar in 44 BC. After the dust of Caesar's demise settled, Rome was not the same. The Republic was crumbling, and out of its ashes a new form of government was birthed, the Roman Empire. The transition from the Republic to the Empire was not an easy one. The power vacuum left by Caesar's death led to a power struggle, but one man emerged victorious, Augustus, or as history remembers him, the first Roman emperor. Assuming power in 27 BC, Augustus ushered in a new era of Roman history. Under his rule, Rome flourished, marking the beginning of the Pax Romana, or Roman peace, a period of relative tranquility that lasted for over 2 centuries. But Rome wasn't just about power. It was a hub of culture, art, and innovation. From the grandeur of the Colosseum to the intricate details in the mosaics, Roman cultural influence spread far and wide. Latin, the language of the Romans, was spoken across the empire and beyond, influencing many modern languages. The empire didn't just stop at culture, though. It expanded, reaching its peak under Emperor Trajan in the 2nd century AD. It stretched from the sun-soaked sands of Egypt to the misty moors of Britain, from the lush forests of Germany to the arid deserts of Africa. This expansion brought about a melding of cultures, traditions, and ideas, shaping the Western world as we know it. So why does the Roman Empire matter? It's simple. The Romans have left an indelible mark on our world. Their laws, their language, their architectural prowess, even their concept of citizenship, all have shaped and continue to shape the world we live in today. The Roman Empire was a period of unrivaled power and influence, leaving an indelible mark on history, a mark that is as deep as it is wide, as profound as it is enduring. From a city to a republic and then an empire, quite a journey, wouldn't you say? All that rises must fall, but what led to the downfall of such a mighty empire? The Roman Empire, once a beacon of power and innovation, began to crumble in the 5th century AD, a process intensified by a cocktail of economic crises, invasions, and internal corruption. The empire's economy was a complex beast, reliant on conquests and slavery. As the empire expanded, so did its economic needs, but the constant need for new territories and slaves became unsustainable. The empire's coffers began to dwindle, and the once mighty Roman legions became less effective. The economic crisis was further aggravated by the constant threat of invasions. The Huns, Visigoths, and Vandals, among others, saw the weakening empire as a ripe target. These invasions, coupled with the empire's own internal struggles, led to a steady decline in its influence. But perhaps the most damaging blow came from within. The empire was riddled with corruption. The Senate was often paralyzed by infighting, and the emperors were more concerned with their own power than the welfare of the empire. This internal corruption, combined with the other threats, led to the fall of the Western Roman Empire in 476 AD. The fall of Rome marked the end of an era, but the city's legacy lived on. The empire may have fallen, but Rome's influence can still be seen today, echoing throughout the annals of history and in the heart of modern civilization. From the ashes of an empire, what does Rome offer today? As we venture into the heart of the Eternal City, we find that its storied past has shaped a vibrant present. Rome's ancient ruins, like the mighty Colosseum and the sprawling Roman Forum, stand as enduring testaments to its imperial grandeur. Yet Rome is not solely defined by its past. The city is a living canvas, where the old and new coexist in harmony. The Vatican, a city-state nestled within Rome, is home to the Pope, and a treasure trove of religious art and architecture. Rome's influence extends to the arts, with masters like Michelangelo and Bernini leaving their indelible mark on the city. And let's not forget the cuisine. From the classic carbonara to the delectable gelato, Rome's culinary scene is as diverse and vibrant as its history. Rome, a city that once ruled an empire, continues to captivate us with its rich history and timeless allure.